It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, a pair of NFC West teams face off between the Arizona Cardinals and the Seattle Seahawks. In charge of the Cardinals and his head coach, Jonathan Gannon. These guys coming off back-to-back losses. On the opposite side, that's Seahawks head coach Mike McDonald. These guys are ready as they always are to play in front of this home crowd, hoping the extra surge of momentum. Off the play action, here's Murray. Into the hands of Harrison. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset?
First down. A gain of 29 yards. First down, Cardinals.
First and 10 from the 41. Handoff now out of the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you'll always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters.
This is going to take him into the red zone. He's down at the 16-yard line. They get 22 on that one. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down. A gain of 22 yards. First down, Arizona.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Option give here. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. From the gun on this third down, it's Murray. And he's got it. Has a layout for it, but touchdown. The Cardinals finish up an excellent opening series.
Touchdown.
Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
That one right down the middle. And the Cardinals will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Prater on to send it away. Returning it from the 4. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. So out come the Seahawks for their first offensive possession. And bringing them out, one of the league's best stories from last season, wasn't he? Former number 3 overall pick, coming off that career-defining year, Sam Darnold.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball,
he's going to go down. The Cardinals got to him. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
Hauled in by Tyler Boyd. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 10.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Coverman is there, initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from the deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Signals for the fair catch, and he's got it at the 27. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And it's not just a blip for him this year. He's been one of their go-to scorers on the ground as we get through the heart of this season, leading all quarterbacks in rushing touchdowns. On 1st and 10, it's Murray. Over the middle, Harrison's got it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
4 yards on the pickup.
Out of the gun, here's Murray. Connects with Harrison again. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
14 yards. And the Cardinals, first down. A gain of 14. And the Cardinals, first down.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. They get 13 on the pickup. And it'll be first down, Arizona.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Now Kyler. Dump off caught by his back. He works it down to the 37. Tackle made by the rookie from South Carolina, Nick Emanwari.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 30.
Murray looking to throw. He's stepping up and takes off with this one. And Murray hits the ground safely, picking up the first down on that run.
It's a gain of 14 yards.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
A gain of 14. And the Cardinals, first down.
Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he manages to reach the 19 before he stops. It's a 4-yard pickup, and that's going to bring up 2nd and 6.
4 yards.
You know, that's a good run right there. Keep the offense on schedule. If he can average that type of yards per carry, this guy's going to be more than all right with letting him lead the show.
And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
A gain of 17 yards. That's good for the Cardinals. First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll try and punch it in. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Cardinals take a 13-0 lead. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. Prater on for the PAT.
Point after.
Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Cardinals drive out to an early 14-0 lead.
Seahawks, nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Kickoff for Arizona.
Fielded at the 7. And this gets out to the 30 before he stopped. So Seattle retakes the field for their 2nd series. And they haven't got their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. 1st and 10 now from the 30. Play fake, Darnold. This one finds Boyd. And he's going to get a few here, brought down at the 33-yard line.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted! And the Cardinals have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
The nickel has really become the base defense for so many teams in the league because the passing game has become so prevalent today. It really makes it so much more difficult to find an open throwing lane. It gives defenses a lot more speed on the back end to step in front of passes just like that.
new set of downs for him at the 32. Completed over the middle. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that's a Cardinals first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cardinals.
From the red zone on first. He will score. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals parlay the interception into points. It's a Kyler Murray touchdown. At this distance, a very dangerous player on any pass play because, Brock, as he's scanning the field to throw for the end zone, he's looking for an avenue to run it to.
Okay, this is exactly why it's never been harder to play defense in the NFL. The precision and the execution in the passing game, the efficiency has never been better. But then when you do cover it up, you got guys like this who can scramble and make you pay with their legs.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 6. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And they're still looking for their first signs of life on offense. Haven't even been able to get a first down off this defense just yet. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got him tackled behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Darnold looking to throw. Here's a screen now for Walker. And here's another stop made right at the line. Nice back-to-back reps from this defense. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. 21-0 our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're stuck behind the sticks on 3rd and long. 3rd and long for him here. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
In real estate, Kate, it's location, location, location. In football, it's rhythm, rhythm, rhythm. And you don't get 3rd down conversions, you get no rhythm.
Michael Dixon on the punt. And he'll try to hit this one well. Looks away from one. The Cardinals and this running back headed back out for a new series. And he has run roughshod over them in this opening half. Pretty sure this is the exact kind of start that he was hoping to have here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10. Murray from the pistol. Connects on the crosser. And he's going to have this up and across midfield, partner, to the 48. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
That's good for our Cardinals.
Throwing on 1st down. Here's Murray. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Looking for his wide receiver there. So that brings up 2nd down. From the gun, it's Murray. Good defensive effort here. Drives him back across midfield onto their own side.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook, and he knocked him back across the line.
Has it in close. Decent gain here, but short of the first. Facing 4th down now, the Cardinals turn to Matt Prater for the field goal. It's a deep shot for him from that left hash. And that one is not where he needed it to be. It is off and no good. And the lead does not change. It's still 21 points.
He was hitting from that distance pregame. Heck, we were on the field watching it, and they were confident he could do so again. Just did not work out this time around.
The Seahawks offense taking the field now. And Brock, these guys are still searching. They are still searching for their first points, but beyond that, they don't even have a first down yet.
Not even one?
No, they're still searching. It isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. After one play of this drive, might already be in trouble. That's going to push him back for a second down.
Take a look at that scoreboard, and you just can't run backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. I've had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up second down and 21. To throw, here's Darnold. Caught, Cooper Kupp makes the play. And it's a nice gain, but still not enough for the first.
It's a gain of 11. Now 3rd and 10.
3rd and long, they're going to throw. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
You know, Kate, that's exactly what that coverage was meant for. Make the quarterback throw it short, go up and rally, and get yourself off the field.
So another punt coming up. Michael Dixon back out there. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Cardinals and Marvin Harrison Jr. set for this next possession. And they've had a real connection looking his way in our opening half. Seems pretty clear that he's the one the coverage is going to have to adjust to and start slowing down. On first down, they'll run. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, they were hoping to get outside and meet those guys at the second level. Well, someone from the second level came to beat him on his turf. And that meeting didn't go so well.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Kyler throwing here. He's going to keep it this time. On the move, past the 40. And he will get this inside the 30. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. Going back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And this is going to get them all the way to the red zone. He's taken down at the 13-yard line. It's a great pickup, 16 yards, and now they've got first down. Wilson on a slant. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
At the 4-yard line.
Handoff up the gut. And the defense holds Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
No gain on the play. And it brings up 3rd.
Murray with a sneak. And this drive is going to continue. He's taken down at the 2 on 3rd down. They've got themselves a 1st and goal.
That's another Cardinals first down. 1st and goal, Arizona.
Right side cut by Higgins. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back at the 3.
A good RPO play, it takes a lot of time. Proper decision-making from a calm, cool, collected offense. Well, that one didn't have any of it.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on 2nd and goal. Operating from the gun. Here's Murray. And this is caught. Touchdown, Arizona! The Cardinals are running away so far. We've got a 27-zip game. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You gotta have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always gonna be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Now Prater on to send it away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Seahawks offense running out now. And this drive, they need to come up with some type of answer because, well, Brock, we can almost hear those engines starting to gear up. They might have a boat race coming.
Yeah, I think everybody in the building can feel it. This has been so momentous one way, and as a competitor, you have got to stop that slide.
And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun, Darnold. Oh, this is getting ugly early. Intercepted again. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona. All right, Brock, I try never to ask this, but I just feel like in this situation, do we even need to play second half today? What do you think?
Kate, you should never have asked us. Because if Frank Reich and those Buffalo Bills had that thought, they would have never come back against those Oilers in the playoff game.
Really good point. Prater on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks nothing.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Here's a return from the 7. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. The Seahawk offense ready to get going once again. And they're really going to have to rebuild any momentum from scratch here, Brock, coming off that pick 6 that just made the hole they're in deeper. First play of the drive. Here's Walker. Oh, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. He fought through that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1 yard gain.
They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's Darnold. We've got a screen to the running back. And that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Back at the 21-yard line.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. And he's getting close, and they take him down. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up 4th down.
I know quarterbacks get paid a lot of money, a lot of glamour in this league, but today, well, this is a tough day for this QB. He's taking a beating. And whether it means changing up some of the blocking schemes, maybe mixing in a little bit of run, or heck, this quarterback getting the ball out of his hand more quickly, he's got to start protecting himself.
Seahawks bringing out the punt team. And he hauls it in right near the 40-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And I know we're normally discussing his work leading the passing game, but wow, we've really had to take note of what he's done on the ground. He's leaned into that part of his game early. Drive starts with an option, right side. He's found some space as he crosses the 45. And he's down all the way to the 30. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset. Prior to 1st down, they decide to call a timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
And just in case this offense didn't have enough to contend with, now you got to worry about a quarterback that could do what he just did, tote the ball himself for a big run. 1st and 10, Murray gets it to him on the screen. Fights his way through a tackle, and he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Arizona goes ahead and calls its 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Well, this is the type of game we've come to expect from him as a runner, toting the ball, but he's just as adept at turning the screen into the same kind of yardage, too.
Dive play straight ahead. Now he continues to find no traction on the ground here, Brock, as they bring him down for no gain.
Kid, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And there's the timeout from the offense. Just 4 seconds left to go. And that play, that should help them get some points here going into the half. Only time left for one more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. The upright's 31 yards away, dead ahead. Prater puts it through. And they didn't even need those points when you look at how impressive that lead is.
Kicker had the easy part on that one, Kate. He just had to knock that short one through. It really was his teammates who did the difficult job setting that kick up while also making sure there was not much time left on the clock.
So it's a touchback on the kickoff, and we're going to get one final snap here in the half.
At their own 35-yard line.
Looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our tour of the NFL starts now. It begins in Houston. The Texans at home to take on the Jags in the AFC South. And it's De'Ami Brown. One of his 2 touchdown catches in the game coming right here. The Jags move their mark to 8-1 as they get the victory. From there, it's up to Minneapolis. Let's look in on the Vikings as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And it's the all-pro wideout, Justin Jefferson. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. A 43-yard touchdown. The Vikings move back to within a game of 500 at 4-5 with this win. Lastly, let's squeeze in one more. And this is the second-year man, Bucky Irving. He's going to find a crease and take it 13 yards to the end zone. The Buccaneers find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. A final look there at the rest of the scores from Week 10 with Cincinnati, Dallas, Kansas City, and Tennessee all on their bye. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And he's going to be a yard shy of the first as they force him out after the gain of 9. Offense to the line for second down.
Brings up second down.
Throwing here, Darnold. No place to go, so he just threw it away. Well, as we see the names populating this injury report, partner, we recognize they've had to do some adjusting over the course of the season as key contributors have gone down.
And this, right here, this is where fan favorites and surprise superstars are born, Kate. From guys having to step in as a result of these injuries. You never root for players to miss time and go down, but you always root for the guys filling in, who are getting their shot to make their name and contribute when it really matters. That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and forced a 4th down.
So out now comes the punter. Escapes a defender. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And this defense, boy, just beyond frustrated this late in the game. How's a group supposed to deal with him as a passer, Brock, and dedicate the resources needed to slow down this type of day on the ground, too? They'll 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
Back-to-back carries here. He dodged the tackle. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. We'll keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They give it to him again. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. Markers reset, ball at the 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And he gets him around 6 there. Tackle made by Ernest Jones.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to keep them from piling on those yards.
That one gains 7. And it'll be 1st down, Arizona.
Cardinals 1st down. A gain of 7. And the Cardinal 1st down.
And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
Kate, I think we're seeing the exact same thing. That look of exasperation on the coach's face. You can't afford to take a loss like that, especially on calls that normally work.
Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he will carry this across for the Arizona touchdown. The Cardinals push their lead further to start the half. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with one end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you're instantly thinking of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Plater adds the PAT. And the Cardinals continue piling on to this lead.
Seahawks nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away.
Kickoff for Arizona.
Has this at the 6. And he's brought down just inside the 25. Now Seattle all set to go here on offense. All the touchdowns have come from one side of the field, Brock. They're still looking for their first points of any kind in a game that has gotten out of hand. Walker on 1st down. Went in there full steam ahead, but he ran out of steam pretty quickly. No gain on that one.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Now Darnold on the play action. Into traffic, complete! And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
Here's what I know. I know this one, Kate, from personal experience. After this one's over, QB, well, he's going to spend some time in that cold tub because he's spending so much time on the ground, taking a beating today. This offensive line, this offense has got to find a way to protect the passer.
Fair catch signaled for and made at the 32-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And 3 yards is all he's going to get. It's 2nd down.
He was brought down by Kobe Bryant. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7. At the 36.
The play action. Here's Murray. Blitz is there, and he goes down. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on 3rd down.
As much as we talk about offenses wanting to stay ahead of the chains, they want to stay on script. Well, a defense, they want to rip that script up. And a sack like that, creating third and extra longs, it's exactly how you get it done.
Defense gunning for a stop here. It's third down. Out of the gun. Here's Murray. Brought in left side by Jones. And this is going to be fourth down, Brock. He's out of bounds well shy of what they needed there. And he'll have this fair catch right along the 25. The Seattle offense eager to get back on the field. And coming off 3 and out, Brock, they really need to build some momentum from the ground as they try to get on that scoreboard here. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Darnold now to throw. Brought in right side. And he crosses the sideline a yard or two beyond, it looks like the 30.
Out of bounds at the 31-yard line.
Throwing from the gun.
Brings up second and 5.
Continuing to move past the 45. And they're able to bring him down. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the first down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Now Darnold. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Send everybody deep. I know he wants to wait and stretch the field and use his arm. The trouble is, you wait too long, you end up on your back.
Sent back to their own side of the field on that last play. Some ground to make up here on second. Darnold looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So now it's going to be third and long. Third and long for him here. Has it in close. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
And this looks like it got just inside the 20 as it flew out, and indeed it did. They're putting the ball at the 19-yard line. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has it with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. Trying the right side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Gave away a couple on the first down run. Now it's going to be second and 12.
Second and 12 at the 17-yard line.
Thankfully, only one quarter to play now. We've reached the end of 3 in this lopsided affair. It's their football, and with that type of lead we've got on the scoreboard, this game pretty close to over. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Rolling back, it's the handoff. And they find him after just a yard. It's third down.
These are the kind of runs, Kate, that just soften up a defense. Keep working on them, keep working on them. And eventually you're going to break one of those counters for even bigger yardage.
It's cut by Harrison. Still going inside the 35. He does it. Touchdown, Arizona. The Cardinals are running them out of the building. Marvin Harrison Jr. with the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. That score was less about the throw, although it was good, partner, but it was more about getting it to somebody who knew exactly what to do with it.
Well, Kate, it's a good thing the touchdown shows up on both their stat sheets, because sometimes, well, it's quarterback who delivers, and sometimes it's the effort after the catch that really makes the magic happen.
Prater able to tack on the extra point. And the Cardinals grow their lead yet again.
Seahawks nothing.
Now Prater on to send it away.
For Arizona.
Return coming from the 6. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Seahawk offense taking the field now. And with this loss already assured, they at least want to find some points and avoid being shut out. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Toss play. This is Walker. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. And that play right there, Brock, is this game in a nutshell. No points, but plenty of struggles.
What did the late, great John Wooden used to say? Never confuse activity for achievement. We have not seen much achievement today.
To throw, here's Darnold. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. For the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way. That's going to bring up a tough 3rd down.
Time we offered some serious blanket praise for this entire group defensively. The guys up front, they've certainly generated the pressure. Everybody on the back end in coverage, well, they're holding down their assignments to delay these throws. This is going to be one tomorrow, one fun tape to watch because
He's got it deep downfield. And this is across midfield and into enemy territory. So the big play gets him inside the opposing 45, Brock, with a new set of downs to boot. Here's Walker running right. And with a nice skate, he runs him down inside of field goal range. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1.
That's what I call a rhythm starter right there. The offenses love execution and plays like that on 1st down, Kate, because now that playbook is wide open. All options on the table for 2nd down.
And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. To the line and set. Here we go, 1st down.
That's good for a Seahawks.
Looking inside the red zone. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. That side drives him in the wrong direction, partner, ahead of their 2nd down.
All right, up to the point of the game, Kate. Now, we got to get the ball out of our hands. He is just taking a beating all game long, and on this drive, yet again, find a way to protect, find a way to run, and get the ball out of his hands.
So things not looking good after that sack. 15 to go here on 2nd down. Here's Darnold to throw. Oh, no, they get him yet again. And he's going to take this one back, and he's in for the pick 6 for Arizona.
Hard to believe they got him yet again, Kate, especially with how far they had to go on that return. Mentally, this is not a place you ever want to be as a quarterback. It is devastating. Defensively, well, this is teaching tape for not just taking it away, but taking it to the house.
Prater on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Cardinals continue adding on to that lead. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He fields it from the 8. Things going well so far. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. Mike McDonald's getting his Seahawk offense out for another drive. And if we're being honest, Brock, this game already over. It was a while ago, but still something for this offense to play for. They can try to avoid that shutout.
Yeah, it's kind of like a game, like baseball, right? You're looking up at that scoreboard, and you know it's impossible, but find some momentum, something good to build on for next week.
That's caught. Here's that Charbonnet. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down. Yards to go, and let's see how they approach this 2nd down. He'll look to throw. He'll get this to Cup. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
It's a gain of 8. And the Seahawks 1st down.
They give up the gut to Walker. So call it a half dozen on that run, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Adrian Taylor-Demerson on the tackle. It's a pickup of 6.
From the gun, Darnold. He brings it in. And they make the tackle at the 38. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
It's a gain of 14 yards. That's good for a Seahawks 1st down.
Here's Darnold. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 3
7 brings up 2nd and 3.
Play fake, Darnold. Fits it through the middle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
That's another Seahawks first down.
From the red zone now. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
Buda Baker there on the coverage.
2nd and 10, Darnold. Lockett isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
Cardinals going nickel here on 3rd. Here he goes, 3rd and long. And this is all for cosmetics as he's in for the late touchdown. The Seahawks making the scoreboard look a touch better. Cooper Kupp the touchdown. Well, Brock, this one has not been good to them so far, but they are still fighting and able to get in there for 6.
Just a drive that was all about scratching and clawing as much as anything, Kate. It was just a pride drive to go and get your job done.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
On the return, here's Jones. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. The Cardinals and Kyler Murray set to take over. They come in on a little 2-game skid, Brock, but in control of this one so far. Cardinals into formation. It's 1st and 10. Here's a dive up the middle. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain. Halfway there on 1st down, that brings up 2nd and 5. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Cardinals nearing their 6th win this season. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 46. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Back to the well again. Hop on the line here on 2nd down, which is only going to make things tougher for this 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Brings up 3rd down and 6.
To the air on 3rd and long. Makes the catch. And this does not get it. Looking short field, but the defender is there to force this 4th down.
Those kind of completions are so frustrating, Kate. It's like a putt. You got it on line, you feel good about it's going in the hole, but you never want to leave it short.
And that kick a little too well struck. He drives it into the end zone for a touchback. So the Cardinals get to fly home as winners on the road. Man, they were facing a top 5 defense this week, Brock, but they made them look anything but. What a great performance to get this win.
Yeah, you could come in, Kate, with this awe and mystique of, gosh, we're facing one of the best defenses in the league, but as soon as you get those first points, you realize, you know what? They're mortal just like the rest of us, and they took the fight right to them.
So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Cardinals as we say so long from Seattle.